democracy. This is the media page of Sudan Liberation Movement. Come back to mention a little bit about the constitution and of the SLM. So in the constitution, I just want to mention a little bit to talk about the principles and objectives and goals of Sudan Liberation Movement. So because there are a lot of people don't know what is the goals and what is the principles and objective of Sudan Liberation Movement. In order why we were fighting against Bashir regime. So this principle is number one, to recognition to the fact that Sudan is multi-ethnic and multicultural and multi-religions society. Therefore, this diversity shall be based, use it in a way that it will form the Sudanese national identities through adapting policies and regulation that will reflect aiming to create an optimistic democratic environment that will enable the heterogeneous Sudanese groups to govern themselves and run their own affairs. Number two, the Sudanese state shall be secular, liberal, federal and democratic state. Thus the system of governance shall be based on free will of the people, that the right will be acquired through the right of the equal citizenship. Number three, ensure that public freedom and fundamental human rights determined by international law and conventions as protected, as well as ensuring supremacy of rule of law, transparency and accountability, independence of the judiciary, separation of power, legislative, judiciary and executive, in order to guarantee peaceful transformation of power. Number four, fair sharing and managing the national wealth of Sudan between different regions will achieve a social welfare to the people and create equal job opportunities and encourage productivity. The essence of wealth sharing is therefore to ensure even a development of all regions. Efficient utilization and rationalization of the national wealth, protection of environment and care for the dues of future generation. Number five, establishing of the realistic federal and democratic system of governance in all regions. In the central governance will foster the constitutional power and financial capabilities of the concerned level of the government, which deliver services to civilians. Number six, to unify the will of Sudanese people in all regions of Sudan in all their political walk of life, demanding organizations and their social component in order to enforce the social peace is a prerequisite for the fostering national unity and radical restructuring of the Sudanese state. And after that will draw the wedge between the Sudanese totalitarian and colonial past and be country to accommodate all social components and serve their interest. The movement is number seven. The movement historically believes that the religions are the beliefs and values of Sudanese people, but the state or region belongs to all Sudanese, regardless of their religion or spiritual values. According to the state has to maintain an equal stand towards each religion or belief and be totally impartial. Therefore, the Sudan Liberation Movement Army approves this principle of separation of religion from state affairs. Number eight, to establish a good neighborhood relationship with others based on a mutual interest and non-interference in the affairs of others, as ratified by international laws and conventions between the Sudan and other countries. Number 9, we stand and cooperate with all nations to respect fundamental human rights laws, prevent and committing of genocide, war crimes and crimes against humanity, and to renounce hatred and discrimination. This is the 9 principles and objectives of Sudan Liberation Movement. Just I want to mention a little bit about the means of struggle. What is the mean of struggle? The mean of struggle is to change regime. The movement shall circulate mean to liberate in cooperation with the majority popular will of the people who yearn to change the regime, which is a real threat to the country and its unity. The movement will use the available means as follows. Number 1, working with masses. Working with masses means that to make a big protest with the masses and drop down this regime or to change this regime. Number 2, adopting a comprehensive political solution to the Sudan's problem that eventually lead to regime change in Sudan. Number 3, an armed struggle. An armed struggle does mean if this all options fail to bring a solution or bring a solution to the problems of Sudan, we will take the armed solution that we have to change the regime by force. So thank you very much. I want to send my greeting to the people that they are in a camp suffering for a long time without a basis resource of life. Very much to watch our videos in media page of Sudan Liberation Movement. Thank you.